Lots of viewers thought Queen Consort Camilla was acting odd during the funeral of Queen Elizabeth II, so we asked an expert to learn why the usually unflappable Camilla was suddenly so fidgety. There was definitely some awkwardness to accompany the sadness in the days leading up to Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were in London when it was announced that senior members of the royal family were asked to come to Balmoral Castle in Scotland to see the Queen one last time. Harry made the trip but arrived late. Meghan was apparently asked to stay behind because King Charles III didn't think it would be a good idea for her to be there, according to page 6. That might or might not have been one of the reasons the Duchess of Sussex showed telltale signs of discomfort when she made an appearance with Prince William and Kate Middleton at Windsor Castle. At that same event, the Daily Mail also noted a strained distance between the newly minted Prince and Princess of Wales. King Charles has also had his viral moment when he was caught on camera getting upset over a leaky pen at Hillsborough Castle. He also appeared agitated when one of his royal staff members wouldn't remove a pen tray fast enough before his proclamation signing. Now it seems like the spotlight is turning toward the new Queen Consort, Camilla Parker Bowles, because people are saying she appeared uncharacteristically nervous during Queen Elizabeth's funeral. Body language expert Nicole Moore suggests that Camilla looked anything but herself at the Queen's funeral, and the reason behind her discomfort is a bit heartbreaking. Moore said of Camilla's entrance into St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle, Camilla's body language here indicates that there is more than meets the eye. While Camilla likely has a lot of feelings surrounding Queen Elizabeth's death, perhaps she doesn't feel she has a right to show them. Moore said that the Queen Consort used her clutch as a shield of sorts. She explained, Camilla was holding her clutch to the side of the body until the moment she had to encounter the doors of the funeral and more people, at which point she clasped the clutch in front of her body. In another instance, Camilla looked like she was barely singing God Save the King. Moore said, there was a slight undertone in her expression of pain, almost as if she's trying to hold it all in by staying inside of her head and just focusing on the move she has to perform rather than feeling what's in her heart. What really stood out was simply how Camilla looked fidgety and nervous. Given Charles and Camilla's history, Moore says, it's likely that Camilla will take some time to feel fully worthy of her new place as queen, given that she was not exactly welcomed into the royal family to begin with. Social media users also noticed the Queen Consort's apparent discomfort. One tweeted, Camilla looks scared? Another Twitter user referenced what many believe to be the late Queen's feelings regarding Camilla in earlier days, writing, not convinced Queen Elizabeth liked Camilla much. Even with all this perhaps unwanted attention, many Brits are hopeful for the Queen Consort to take on her new role alongside King Charles. Columnist Nimco Ali of the Evening Standard wrote a column with the bold headline, Camilla will be the perfect feminist Queen Consort our country needs. The Washington Post also pointed out that Queen Camilla has done a good job of winning British affection as, quote, a no-fuss royal with neither temper nor elitist airs. A good example of that attitude would be the time she gave journalists a wink after meeting with former President Donald Trump in 2019, according to the BBC.
You never know what's going to happen next.
She's also gotten plenty of praise and attention for her lighthearted humor over the years. In 2015, Camilla teasingly held a knife in front of her husband Charles, and was also photographed holding ice cream in both hands during a trip to Northern Ireland in 2017. Ultimately, if Queen Elizabeth didn't think she would have been the right woman for the job, she wouldn't have given her daughter-in-law her blessing to become the next Queen Consort, which she did in February 2022.